New York and New Jersey area. Up on them. This is quite a mix, but it was just this. It was a brutal physical attack. Like they're just knocking people over, and that's not what they're going to do. She's got incredible vision on the field, distributing the ball. And she, last year she came back. I saw her playing indoor against the guys. She loved it. The guys were unexpected. What happens is spring season, all they do is break these kids up. She lifts weights every single day. 6 o'clock in the morning. Upper body.
And it seems like when I used to play for out, they all like the big dude. They're like 5 foot.
Yeah, you should look at everybody.
Did he fall out?
Yeah,
I can't believe they got blown away. I can't believe that the German team really both.
Yeah.
4-0 and 4-1. Yeah. I didn't expect that at all. I knew Bayern was good, I didn't know Dortmund was good.
Germany. I was over in Germany a couple of years ago on a Mercedes trip. I got tickets to
Uh-huh.
and it is so much fun. The stadium is so loud and like people are moving. It's like an NFL game. And loud. Oh my God. It was just fun to be in Germany and watch a Division I game.
I knew she was going to have the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one has the ball too.
They're both soccer players?
She is. This one is a cheerleader.
Yeah. I got 4 daughters. So.
Yeah, but they're different. This is soccer jock over here. And this one just wanted to hang out with her sister.
Saturdays, I'm always tied up. I'm not doing it on Saturdays. Not like you go to a game. June 16th. They said I'm starving to watch soccer.
Soccer fans, welcome to Shawnee Mission District Stadium. This is your public address master, Nick Bishop. The Seattle Reign make their first ever visit to Kansas City tonight to take on FC Kansas City. Who's ready for some Blues soccer?
Really? I said, no, my daughter, I'm telling you. She's a crazy little kid.
Welcome live to Week 3 of the NWSL's inaugural season. Tonight from Shawnee Mission District Stadium in Overland Park, Kansas, it's FC Kansas City versus Seattle Reign FC. Hey, everyone. I'm Shawnee live Canada, Mexico, and around the world. Missy, 2 Saturday nights ago, you and I had the honor of calling the first ever match in the NWSL, a 1-1 draw, a week off now for Kansas City, and I know they're extremely motivated to go forward, be very aggressive, play some attractive soccer, and earn the full 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely. We had our first game, a couple weeks ago. The crowd was great. The environment was fantastic. Got good 90 minutes in. Went with the draw. It's a great, it's an okay result for the first game. So I think the girls are super excited. I was just in the locker room a little bit ago, and they're ready to go for the game. So it should be good.
For that inaugural match 2 Saturday nights ago, the weather was just about perfect. Not so tonight, 52 degrees and dropping. Rain is in the air. It's an artificial surface here, Missy. You've trained on this. You know the ball plays fast, and it's going to really accelerate, I think, with the water.
Absolutely, yes. We're playing on turf. The ball moves much quicker just based off that surface. But tonight, the girls are definitely going to need to be aware of, any skips, especially through the back line. So just make sure they stay on their toes, and, we should be good to go.
FC Kansas City, this is their second match again. Due to the events, the tragic circumstances in Boston, the match last Saturday canceled. It's postponed. It's been delayed. It will be replayed later this season in July versus Boston Breakers. So this just week 3, but the second match for FC Kansas City. No victories, no losses, 1 draw. Seattle Reign FC looking for their first match. All 3 to start this inaugural campaign played away from home. No wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. We'll have the introductions from Ed Bishop, the stadium PA announcer of the starting 11s for both sides. Seattle Reign FC, though, they've been hamstrung by the fact that they're missing arguably their top 3 players, all U.S. internationals.
Yeah, not having, Hope Solo and Megan Rapinoe and Amy Rodriguez, yes, that's probably, unfortunate for them. But, I'm sure Seattle is stocked with, some fantastic players. So still should be a very competitive game today. I'm, looking forward to a great match of soccer tonight.
Seattle, the playmaker, she wears the number 10 shirt. She's the Welsh international Jess Fishlock. Vlado Andonovski, the head coach of FC Kansas City, told me that is the player that he really wants to focus on.
Yes, that's the player they need to focus on. She's in the midfield. So our midfielders know, you just got to battle in and, try and take her out of her game as much as you can. And, yep, that's the plan for this evening.
You're going to get the official introductions of the starting 11, but let's go ahead and give it to you now. First, for the home side, FC Kansas City. They will be in a 4-5-1 formation. In the back line, Leanne Robinson, Lauren Sesselman, Becky Sauerbrunn, Merritt Mathias. In the midfield, Desiree Scott, Jen Buskowski, Lauren Cheney, Sinead Farley making her first ever appearance with the club, and Christy Mewis, and Renee Cuellar, who has the lone goal, the inaugural goal in NWSL history. The Mexican international wears the number 10 shirt, and she is up top. Seattle Reign FC, they're the away side. They're listed in a 5-4-1. I'm telling you, they're not going to stay in a 5-4-1. We'll see how it unfolds, but right now they have the 5 defenders. Emily Zur, Ellie Reed, Kate Dinas, Lauren Barnes, Jenny Ruiz. The 4 midfielders listed, Christine Nairn, Jess Fishlock, who we told you about, the Welsh international, Kaylin Kyle, and Keelan Winters. And listed as their lone striker is Christina Larson. Let's now throw it to our PA announcer, Ed Bishop.
Midfielder number 11, Keelan Winters. Defender number 13, Jenny Ruiz Williams. Forward number 14, Christina Larson. Goalkeeper number 18, Michelle Baker. And midfielder number 19, Christine Nairn. And now, let's welcome FC Kansas City. With 22 caps from the U.S. Women's National Team, number 4, defender Becky Sauerbrunn. From Notre Dame, number 6, midfielder Jen Buskowski. From Texas A&M, number 9, defender Merritt Mathias. From the Mexican Women's National Team and scored the first goal in NWSL history, number 10, forward Renee Cuellar. With 62 caps for the Canadian Women's National Team, number 11, midfielder Desiree Scott.
Yeah!
With 87 caps and 18 goals from the U.S. Women's National Team, number 12, forward Lauren Cheney. From the University of San Diego, number 13, defender Leanne Robinson. With 32 caps for the Canadian Women's National Team, number 14, defender Lauren Sesselman. From the University of Virginia, Pennsylvania, number 17, midfielder Shawnee Farley. With 54 caps for the U.S. Women's National Team, number 18, goalkeeper Nicole Barnhart. With 4 caps for the U.S. Women's National Team, number 19, midfielder Christy Mewis. The head coach of FC Kansas City is Vlatko Andonovsky. His assistant coaches are Hugh Williams and Goran Karazov. The goalkeeper coach is Kelly Miller. The head athletic trainer is Fran Heisinger and the equipment manager Sean DeMers. Ladies and gentlemen, FC Kansas City. Ladies and gentlemen, if you please stand at this time and direct your attention to the center of the field, please join us in paying respect to our colors as the Atchison Aviators sing the national anthem.
Moments away from the start of this match, the first match, week number 3, the inaugural season of the NWSL, women's top flight soccer here in the United States, thanks to the U.S. Soccer Federation, the Mexican Football Federation, and the Canadian Soccer Association. With Missy Geha, I'm Sean Wheelock. Again, glad you are with us. We know we have a big audience watching back in the Pacific Northwest, as well as in the Kansas City area and internationally as well. Let us know what you think about the broadcast. You can hit me up personally on Twitter at Sean Wheelock. That's at SeanWheelock. Also on Twitter, it's at Blues Game Day. That is at Blues Game Day. The official Twitter handle of FC Kansas City is what else? At FC Kansas City. That is at FC Kansas City. FCKC head coach Vlatko Andonovsky making one change to the side that drew 1-1 home to Portland Thorns FC 2 Saturday nights ago. Again, that was the inaugural match of the NWSL. Sinead Farley comes into the starting 11. Casey Lloyd moves to the subs bench. Seattle Reign FC head coach Laura Harvey making 2 changes to this side that lost 2-1 away to Portland last Sunday. Jenny Ruiz and Christina Larson move into the first 11. Teresa Noyola and Elizabeth Bogus drop to the substitutes bench. Again, Seattle, their 3 U.S. internationals all absent. Hope Solo is out through injury. Amy Rodriguez is missing this season due to pregnancy. And Megan Rapinoe has not yet joined the club. She's currently playing in France for Olympique Lyon. FC Kansas City, they're in the all-blue strips, the home side, the away side, Seattle Reign FC, wearing the white shirts and the black shorts. Christina Unkel is the referee, flipping the coin to determine who kicks off first in the attacking direction. What type of start, Missy, are you looking for in this match from FC Kansas City?
Have them come out, really strong on the ball, kind of show Seattle that we're here to play. We're on our home turf, so, FC Kansas City, we play a possession game. So if we can just get the ball on the ground, build through the midfield and find Cuellar, that's how we're going to be successful. So hopefully we can get a good start to the game.
Again, there's a slight rain falling. It's been drizzling much of the day here in the Kansas City metro area. Temperature is going to be cool, even cold. Probably be about 45 degrees by the time this match ends. 52 degrees right now. Here in the first half, FC Kansas City will be attacking from the left to the right. Seattle Reign FC will be attacking from the right to the left. Both sides looking for their first ever NWSL victory. We are coming right to the halfway line. Just behind her, you see Sinead Farley. This will be her first ever appearance for FC Kansas City. Big things are expected from her.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for FC Kansas City Soccer.
Farley over the ball. Ruiz. Cuellar has the touch, and we are underway. Vlatko Andonovski telling me he's going to get his two defenders out wide, really pushing forward, not just in the midfield, but in the attack. That's Leanne Robinson, the left back, and Merritt Mathias, the right back. First ball over the touchline. There's a throw-in for Seattle. Taking on the throw-in by Christine Nairn. This throw-in now for Kansas City. Taken by Leanne Robinson. Already the left back getting forward. Farley. There's Robinson. Nicely won by Nairn. Goalkeeper, interestingly, not coming out, so Dynas runs it down. Michelle Betos, the number 2, forced into the number 1 role due to the injury of the U.S. number 1, Hope Solo. And I was surprised that Betos didn't come out to play that ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's Ruiz, the Mexican international. Playing at the right back position. Over the touchline, she goes down. Ruled as a throw-in by referee Christina Uncle. Ruiz assessing her options on the throw-in. Nairn. Nicely won. Now Farley. Lauren Cheney, the U.S. international. Seattle Reign FC missing their 3 current U.S. internationals. The 3 U.S. internationals for FCKC in the starting 11. Cheney, Sauerbrunn, and the goalkeeper Barnhart. In the injury absence of Hope Solo, not just club but for country, it's Barnhart who's now the U.S. number 1 goalkeeper. Thought she looked very good in that inaugural match 2 weeks ago.
And Nicole Barnhouse, she's an amazing athlete. I mean, putting her in the back for FC Kansas City is definitely going to be a key thing for us.
Leskowski had the touch forward. Flicked on ahead. Try to get it through the number 10 Fishlock. Well forward. Here's Lauren Sesselman, the Canadian international. Smartly back to her goalkeeper, Barnhart. Here's Fishlock trying to put on the pressure, and indeed she does. See, also coming forward is Lauren Barnes. Barnes listed as a defender, but pushing very far forward on that left flank. From the throw-in. Taken by Mewis. Dynas. Now Ellie Reed. Sauerbrunn. Getting back to her goalkeeper. Here's Barnhart. Sesselman. Going to say looking to build from the back. Quick touch by Cheney.
It's a good look by Cheney.
Ruiz to take this throw in. Moskowski. There's Keelan Winters. Again over the touchline. Let's start stop. Just in minute number 5, 0-0. Touchdown by Larson. Here's Fishlock trying to move forward. Now Barnes. Smart ball back, Winters. Reed. Good string of passes now put together by Seattle. That intended for Fishlock. The idea was there away by Matthias. All the way back for Dynas. Look at Fishlock come to the ball. Ellie Reed with the throw in for Seattle Reign FC. Put it out by Buskowski. Reed to take this throw in front of her own bench. Reed. Tight pressure from Mewis. Barnes. Fishlock. Back for Becky Sauerbrunn. Right to the Kansas City bench. Matthias will take this on the throw-in. Forward for Cuellar. Missy, let's talk about this Kansas City formation. Cuellar is the lone striker, but the midfielders are encouraged to get forward.
Yeah, the midfielders, you got Mewis and you've got Shawnee, both pushing forward a lot. But really the key to Kansas City's offense is gonna be our outside defenders. You know, Vlatko, he really emphasizes for Robinson and Matthias to get forward as much as they can. You know, that's going to give us more numbers in the offensive third. So that's what you should be looking for, is looking for Robinson and Matthias to get forward and, you know, support our midfielders and support Cuellar as we move forward up the field.
Fishlock living up to the billing, looking very dangerous. Kyle tried to step in the Canadian International, couldn't win that. Here's the aforementioned Matthias. Matthias, nicely done, turning on Lauren Barnes. Dynas, she's been busy already. To her goalkeeper, Michelle Betos.
It's great pressure by FC Kansas City there with Farley and Cuellar. It's going to be so key tonight with the conditions. You got to put pressure on the back line. Things are going to skip through, and if you know continue to put that pressure on there, you know something good can happen.
On the throw from Matthias. Now Winters. Nice ball forward by Nairn. Nairn's been very active. Fishlock showing into space. Long searching ball by Larson. Trying to pick out Jess Fishlock, but much too strong. Easy for Barnhart. Play back the other way. Sauerbrunn. Matthias. Barnes on the hard challenge. Hard but fair over the touchline. The FC Kansas City throw-in. Matthias wins that. Going for Seattle. Reed. Larson. Reed. Christine Uncle blows her whistle. Free kick upcoming for Seattle. Hard challenge. This will be the right foot of Fishlock. Nairn is also, there's a left-footed option. It's going to be the Welsh international. Fishlock right into the two-player wall. Farley did very well. Buskowski has the touch. Ahead for Cuellar. 1v3, still Cuellar. Sesselman. Past Fishlock. Now Kaylin Kyle. Long searching ball by Desiree Scott to Canadian International. Total of 4 Canadian internationals on the field right now. Desiree Scott, Lauren Sesselman for Kansas City. For Seattle, Emily Zur, as well as Kaylin Kyle. Nairn, she's had a lot of touches early. Here's Desiree Scott. Time and space to move forward from the midfield. Smart ball for Matthias, who gets forward. Cuellar couldn't control. Still Cuellar looking to turn. Down just above the penalty area, we play on. Kyle. Errant ball back right to Cuellar. Kansas City can't take advantage on that miscue. Getting physical, and Desiree Scott whistled for the foul. Kate Dinas will take the restart. Dinas. Good idea on the full switch. Here's Jenny Ruiz. And from Zur. Fishlock. Great ball into space. Nairn. Nairn. Deep on the cross. Good ball to counter on with Mewis. Space opening up on that near flank. Mewis slowed down by Barnes. Sauerbrunn. Sesselman. Now Cheney across the halfway line. Here's Cuellar dropping back into the center circle. Cuellar, smart ball forward. The idea was there for Cheney, but the whistle blows.
Yeah, that was a great ball by Sesselman, but obviously a great check by Cuellar to drop in more to the midfield to get that ball, and then Cheney to read that and get forward and follow in for Cuellar's spot.
Title Boxing Club is the title sponsor of your FC Kansas City Blues. Title Boxing Clubs are fitness clubs with a punch, helping men and women burn up to 1,000 calories an hour in group classes. There are 12 Title Boxing Club locations in the Kansas City area. Visit TitleBoxingClub.com to find a location near you. And the Seattle restart in their own half. Kyle for Ruiz by Cheney. Nairn.
Still great pressure by Cheney there.
I think this match a bit more start-stop than Vlado Andonovski, the head coach of Kansas City, would like. I think he was looking for a bit more free-flowing. And the whistle blown by referee Christina Unkel. Larson, who was fouled. From the touchline, Nairn will take this with the left foot. As Fishlock just to her left. Nairn. Well driven. Almost to the penalty spot. Dinas. That's out for a goal kick. Beg your pardon, out for a corner kick. First corner kick of the match. Nairn to take this. She'll hit the left-footed outswinger. Barnhart, dead center on her goal line. On the outswinger. Way back for Barnes. Barnhart does well to take control in her own 18-yard box.
Hooray, hooray.
Now Leanne Robinson. Space opening up on that far flank. Robinson. Kyle. Larson. Fishlock. Fishlock marked by Sauerbrunn. Ruiz. Larson. On the full switch of field, that was nice. Ellie Reed. Past Matthias. Sent forward. Cuellar couldn't win it. Now Cuellar keeping a very high line, trying to stay onside. Making the run through is Lauren Cheney. Cuellar finding space. Cheney thinking about a shot down. And a free kick awarded. She is fouled by Jenny Ruiz.
There we go.
Good opportunity now for FC Kansas City.
Cheney is very, very dangerous on the ball, so she's definitely within shooting range here. We'll see what she decides. but I would bet she's probably going to try and hit this one.
We have the American football line, so it's pretty obvious the wall's set up 6 yards away.
Yeah.
No mystery there. Ball now being moved back. Four-player wall built by Seattle. Shawnee through the wall, wide of target. Good look at goal, though, on the free kick for Lauren Shawnee.
Yeah, she's definitely within shooting range, so, good idea by Cheney to try and slot that through as a shot.
Betos to take this goal kick. For the friendliest sales staff in town servicing both sides of the state line, visit Hendrick Buick GMC Cadillac, the official automotive partner of FC Kansas City, conveniently located at 103rd and State Line. Ruiz. All the way back for Dynas. Long searching ball ahead for Larson. Slow build now for Seattle with Nairn. Barnes making the run forward. Well won by Desiree Scott. Unable to counter his FCKC. Reed quickly on the throw-in. Barnes couldn't win it. Sinead Farley does. Now Leanne Robinson. Good control. Waskowski. Sesselman. Space to push forward. Cheney. Cuellar coming back. Dispossessed by Zurer.
Yeah, if we can find the midfield in here, find Mewis to find Matthias. Matthias plays in the back, but she's pushed up all the way to their defensive end.
Back across the halfway line comes Seattle. They'll have this throw in. Fishlock. Kyle. Just Fishlock. Looking to create. Couldn't get that ball through. But won by Sesselman. All the way forward for Cuellar. Winters. Winters continues on with her run. Beautifully cut out aerially by Merritt Matthias. Kensey trying to take control with Desiree Scott. Matthias. Sauerbrunn. Kyle in the center circle. Here's Ruiz. Zur. See Emily Zur wearing the gloves? Yes, it is cold, below 50 degrees now. Gloves, but not the long sleeves, Missy. Thrown for Leanne Robinson. Minute 18 of this 0-0 match. Both sides looking for NWSL victory number 1. FC Kansas City home to Seattle Reign FC. First ever meeting between these two clubs. Matthias. Mewis. Is Buskowski to her right?
Robinson's doing a great job moving forward and getting into that attacking third.
Smart ball ahead, Robinson. On cue, just as you mentioned. Here's Robinson. Cheney. Better stuff now from Kansas City. That intended for Farley. We'll throw in for the Blues. And Robinson will take this throw in. Cheney. Intended for Cuellar, touched on by Farley. Buskowski. All the way back for Sauerbrunn, put under a bit of pressure. She has to hurry. Larson definitely sped things up. Now Becky Sauerbrunn. Cut out by Reed. Reed on the return. Dinas. Fishlock dispossessing Mewis and lost out to Buskowski. Desiree Scott. Scott with space, marked by Winters. Trying to switch and cut out by Barnes. Lauren Barnes. Someone did well to leave her feet. Here's Buskowski, the holding midfielder. Oh, that's a smart ball forward. Nicely done for Cheney. Cheney ahead for Cuellar. Here's Cuellar. Cuellar just off target.
That was a great run by Cuellar. You know, she's so dangerous on the ball, and it was a great effort. She was just under a lot of pressure there.
Again, this is an artificial surface here at Shawnee Mission District Stadium. It's been raining. The ball really moves. I was surprised again for the second time this match that Betos stayed back. Much easier for me to assess, though, the goalkeeper options from up top in the press box. Definitely looked like a ball, though, the Betos may have come out and been a bit more aggressive. Instead, she stayed back, and Cuellar got the shot off, but off target. Here's Farley. Mewis. Nice turn by Mewis. Better things suddenly for the Blues. Ruiz did well to win that. Fortunate bounce, though, for Kansas City Leanne Robinson, who's keeping a really high line now.
That was actually a really good build by FC Kansas City. Started with Cheney with a great touch to Farley, and then played out wide to Mewis. Mewis found that Robinson making that long run up the field into our attacking third. So, you know, good stuff by FC Kansas City, and we ended up with a corner kick. So we'll see what we can do with that from here.
Corner kick number 1 for FC KC. This will be the right foot of Lauren Cheney. Cuellar standing right by the goalkeeper, Betos. Deep on the in-swinger, 1-0! From the set piece, the goal, and the Blues have the opening goal of the match. Beautifully struck on the corner kick. We'll get you the replay, and you'll see this corner absolutely driven on the right-footed in-swinger to the back post.
You know, that's just a great ball into the box. FC Kansas City is just so dangerous on free kicks, and, you know, obviously that's just a great finish.
Farley
overall.
gets the goal. Her first goal for the club, and this her first appearance for the club. Did very well to elude her marker, find space on that back post. 1-0 FC Kansas City. Goal comes officially in minute 22.
FC Kansas City goal scored by number 17, Sinead Farley. For number 12,
And for Fishlock.
In the 22nd minute.
So as they did in their opening match, the inaugural match of the NWSL 2 Saturday nights ago against Portland, FC Kansas City gets the first goal. 2 weeks ago it was Cuellar, tonight it's Farley. 2 weeks ago, Kansas City gave up the equalizer, finished in a 1-1 draw. We'll see what the result is tonight. So a lot of soccer to be played into the 24th minute. We'll see now how Seattle adjusts down a goal. Here's Cuellar. Puts that right on target. Again, we want to hear from you on Twitter. You can tweet me personally at Sean Wheelock, SeanWheelock. Also, there's a live match chat for the FC Kansas City fans at Blues Game Day. That is at Blues Game Day. Reed. Seattle fans, you're certainly not exempt. Join in on social media. Glad you were with us watching in the Pacific Northwest. Also, let us know on social media where you're watching this match around the world. I asked that question 2 weeks ago. I heard from fans in Wales, in Saudi Arabia, in Finland, in Mexico, and Brazil. Keep it coming. Let us know where you're watching. The U.S., Canada, Mexico, and internationally. Know that the NWSL has a very big global following. This is done by Kaylin Kyle, the Canadian international. There's Ruiz, the Mexican international. High-level players throughout this league. On the full switch, Reed had to hurry. She did. Lee Reed. Not her intent. Here's Farley, the goal scorer. Nate Farley thinking about a shot from distance. Instead for Cheney. Cuellar couldn't control. Second chance for Cuellar in the penalty area. Play by Zur. Kept her calm. Farley. Done hard by Reed. We play on. Now Scott. Starting to open up for FC Kansas City with his 1-0 lead. Buskowski, a bit more space in the midfield. Robinson. Shawnee. Farley. Barnes looking to counterattack. Matthias. She commits the foul.
Just can't say enough about FC Kansas City's outside backs getting forward. Robinson, that was still a great run trying to get forward into our offensive third.
Yesterday when I spoke to Vlado Andonovski, he said if someone comes in the 25th minute, they'll think we're playing with just two central defenders, as Robinson and Matthias are going to look like outside forwards. Shot right on target and a beautiful save by Barnhart. The first time she's been tested this match, and she passed the test in a big way.
Yeah, that was a great run into the box by Seattle Reign. Great save, though, by Barnhouse.
Barnhart comes up very big. Kansas City keeps this 1-0 advantage. Mewis. Buskowski too strong. Going for Seattle. Intended for Barnes. Look, a handball for Farley. That's what's called. Start by Nairn. Now Ellie Reed. Reed closed down quickly by Cheney. Had to alter her course. Winters. Kyle. It's a nice ball ahead. Buskowski. Two-footed challenge. Well won. Fairly won. And for Cuellar. Back for Seattle Reign FC. Larson again trying to find space. Thrown from Matthias. Farley, 1v2. Farley showing nice skill and vision. Matthias from the right back position moving forward. Matthias past Reed. Still Matthias, that's for Cuellar. Zur. Good tight marking in her own 18-yard box by Emily Zur. Farley. Matthias. Deep ball, just in front of the penalty spot, but nobody making the run for Kansas City.
Yeah, it's a good ball. Just didn't have anybody in there.
Looking from the back on the goalkeeper distribution by Betos. From Winters. Zur. Emily Zur. Nairn. Reed. In front of Scott. Fishlock, Barnes. Here's Jess Fishlock. See the explosion from Fishlock. Reed. On the return from the throw-in. Beautifully dispossessed by Scott. And here's the full-on counter-attack now for Kansas City. Shawnee. Good turn by Scott. Sauerbrunn. Robinson. She has space to move forward. Then ahead for Cuellar. Cheney. Matthias. Things again opening up for the Blues. Matthias for Cuellar. You see what a high line Cuellar continues to keep. Matthias. One by Barnes. Reed. Larson. For Farley and a throw in for Seattle. Stroke of the half hour, 1-0 in favor of the home side FC Kansas City as they lead Seattle Reign FC. Sinead Farley, first ever NWSL goal coming in minute number 22. Fishlock to take this restart. Just shy of the halfway line. Aaron is there as well. Fishlock, well struck with the right boot. Well struck, but too strong. Kaylin Kyle couldn't run onto that. Not sure if that's on Fishlock or Kyle.
Yeah, not sure.
Short goal kick from Barnhart. Farley, Cheney, Scott.
Great movement by FC Kansas City there.
Across the halfway line, Matthias, again the right back pushes forward. For Farley, Desiree Scott. Sauerbrunn, Buskowski. Really nice string of passes now. Cheney. Too strong for Matthias, but there was no one marking her on that near flank. And Robinson is the left back, Matthias is the right back, but look how far forward the two are getting in the attack. Player claiming she was fouled, but instead it's a throw-in for Seattle. Too strong for Larson, but she's fouled. Actually, it's Larson who commits the foul, pushing off. Restart for Becky Sauerbrunn. Fishlock. Dynas. Now Ruiz. Ruiz dribbling herself into danger. Can't say now we'll try to punish this mistake. Cheney coming through. Ruiz quickly sending it out. Thus far, Kansas City looking like a side missing intent on punishing those little mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mewis driving that. Not full commitment to that shot. Almost had the feel of a deep ball to the back post, but it was over the crossbar quickly on the goal kick by Betos. Not sure if that was her full intention.
Yeah, I mean, Mewis, obviously, she's got a great shot, so that was definitely within shooting range for her, but not sure it went off how she probably anticipated it.
From Fishlock, here's Reed.
Mommy, did she ask you anything?
Touchdown by FC KC head coach Vlado Andonovski. You see the Macedonian getting at least one touch in this match.
You did.
Sauerbrunn. Andonovski, a very good indoor soccer player here in the U.S. Fishlock. From Winters. It's Jenny Ruiz. They'll advise, won by Robinson.
That was a great read by Robinson.
Back in the attacking third. Larson in the penalty area. That's a corner kick won by Christina Larson on her hard charging run. Deep in the first half, minute 35. Kansas City goal coming off of the corner kick. We'll see what Seattle now can do with the corner kick of their own. Christine Nairn to take this. Nairn. Dangerous ball headed down and cleared off the line. Whistle blown by referee Christina Uncle. It's a collision away from the ball. Desiree Scott standing over her fallen teammate. See on the replay.
Red card. Is it a red card, Maddie? No, it's a yellow card. What's your behavior?
Farley and Cheney coming over to express concern as well. That's the delay in this match. We'll go on to first half stoppage time. Seattle looking very dangerous on that last corner kick. Lauren Sesselman finally to her feet. It's an ovation from the crowd here in Overland Park, Kansas. Sesselman was very slow to get up, Missy.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Vlatko does at this point, having Sesselman gone down.
At least for the moment, it will be 11 v 10 as Sesselman steps off.
Hopefully she'll be okay to go back on. Looks like she's going to be able to go back on.
The drop ball is going to be played. It will be uncontested. Just Fishlock is going to do the sporting thing. Sing it right over the touchline. Sesselman coming right back to the fourth official. And now she's back in this match, so 11 v 11. From Larson. Barnes committing that foul. Everyone moving forward. This is Matthias. Just wide of her own penalty area. That's well driven. Mewis.
Well up by Mewis, definitely.
Mewis turning past Winters for Cheney. Now Farley. Now Scott. Scott deflected off the boot of Barnes. Beautifully won by Buskowski. Now Ruiz. Buskowski again. Right place, right time. Robinson. Scott. Across the halfway line. Farley. Her goal is the difference in this match thus far. Scored minute 22. Ellie Reed on the throw-in. From Dynas. Fishlock. Barnes. Tries to turn Scott. Scott has the touch. Right for Zur. Zur's done some good things on the back line. Nairn.
Good switch by Seattle to find that space for them.
Beautifully done to read from Nairn. Intended for Larson. Here's the throw-in. Reed for Fishlock. Reed. Dangerous ball in the penalty area. No danger comes from it. Colt Barnhart. Stay with us at halftime. Continue our broadcast. Talk to you about the 3 NWSL matches tomorrow to conclude week number 3 of this inaugural season. Reed. Nicely won by Buskowski. One right back by Seattle. He's got that in front of Fishlock. Sauerbrunn. Kyle. Reed. Kyle. Errant ball given right to Cuellar.
Great.
Can she punish this mistake?
Go, Lauren.
Can't get through Dynas. Shawnee. Cuellar. And out for a corner kick.
Yeah, all that started by Cuellar with her pressure, dropping back in the midfield. Putting Mewis and Cheney out wide for the corner kicks is very, very dangerous. So hopefully FC Kansas City can make something happen here.
Here's Christy Mewis to take this in minute 41. Mewis, driven to the back post. Bedos looked to be at sea, but then was able to control. Bedos was definitely turned. Fishlock by Scott. Put it up by Ellie Reed. And the throw in, Farley. Matthias. Nairn, whistle blows first. Start for FC Casey. Verizon Wireless is the official wireless provider of FC Kansas City. Every day, Verizon connects people, companies, and communities with powerful technology, enabling the convenience of mobile services when and where their customers want it. Verizon Wireless, welcome to Connected Living. And we want to hear from you on Twitter. Hit me up directly at Sean Wheelock, as well as at Blues Game Day. Ball did not go out for a goal kick, went out for a throw-in. Just on the other side of the corner flag. So Matthias to take this throw-in. Just a yard off of the byline. Matthias has to be careful with this. She wasn't. Threw it right to Nairn. A throw-in for Nairn. Winters. Bit of hit and hope for Larson. That was a shot. Never got anywhere close. They had her straight on to Barnhart. Good positional goalkeeping. Quickly on the distribution. Robinson. Shawnee. Shawnee slowing things down. Sesselman. Back to Nicole Barnhart. Not a lot for Barnhart to do here in half number 1. She did have that one very good save, though, Missy.
Yeah, she did have that early save in the game. That was crucial. It was a crucial save for us, too.
Farley. Robinson. Across the halfway line. Nairn. Nairn has been very, very active throughout this opening half. Matthias. Farley, cleverly touched down. Sent out by Dynas. Matthias. Second chance for Matthias with this throw-in. Third chance on the throw for Matthias. Shawnee tried to find Cuellar rather than taking the left-footed shot. Matthias once more from Scott. Won by Winters. Ball by Winters right into her own bench. Farley letting that through for Mewis. Mewis dribbling forward, past Fishlock, still Mewis. Shot from distance, why not? Minute 45. One goal in this half, no substitution. Sesselman was down for at least 2 minutes. We'll see what we get in terms of stoppage time. My guess would be 2 minutes. Matthias has to be careful. She is right back to Barnhart. No pressure.
Fourth official has indicated there'll be approximately 2 minutes
and
of
we do get 2 minutes of stoppage time added. We're at minute number 1 of those 2 minutes now.
That's it. Good.
Right back forward for Shawnee. Wide of the penalty area, Cuellar. Robinson again pushing forward. Robinson for Mewis, and that's out for a corner kick off of Zur. Plenty of time for FC KC to take this corner kick. Which will be Shawnee. Her other corner kick in this half resulted in the goal by Farley, who's driven to the back post. Much higher this time, over the back post, Farley, Sauerbrunn. Couldn't find the angle. Sauerbrunn, right to Zur. Fishlock can't get through. Lighted off of Sesselman. Another opportunity for Kansas City. Getting to the penalty area. Mewis. Mewis! Boskowski, all the way back in the center circle. FC Kansas City looking for one more opportunity before this first half concludes. They won't get it with this ball. Now Seattle Reign FC looking for the equalizer. Trying to get everyone forward now, Ellie Reed. Reed marked by Scott. Too strong for Larson. Away by Sesselman. Seconds remaining now. 2 minutes put on at the end of this first half. Just about exhausted those 2 minutes. Barnes. Nothing there on that Barnes ball. Sesselman. That's the end of the first half. And a very good half for the homeside FC Kansas City. They lead 1-0. Sinead Farley, first ever appearance for the club, NWSL goal number 1. Overall, what were your feelings of the first half?
You know, FC Kansas City, they came out strong. Obviously got the first goal. That helps, you know, tailor the rest of the first half. But honestly, you know, with the attackers that we have on this team, it creates so much chaos and so much havoc up top. You know, you got Mewis and Shawnee that work so well together. If you notice, they play in the attacking third. You know, they switch sides, right, left. You know, they know where each other are. And you put Farley on the ball, and she's so creative. You know, she creates a lot of chaos up top for us. And then when you got Robinson and Matthias pushing forward, you know, we get so many more numbers up top, and you know, the opportunities for FC Kansas City this game are going to be endless if we can continue with that attitude for the second half.
That's Missy Giha. I'm Sean Wheelock. Glad you're with us watching in the Kansas City area, in the Pacific Northwest, in the Seattle-Tacoma metro area, across the U.S., Canada, Mexico, and around the world. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you think of the first half. Give us your prediction for what will happen in half number 2. Can Seattle Reign FC come back? Can they find the equalizer? Can they find the full 3 points? Or will FC Kansas City get their first ever NWSL victory? Hit us up on Twitter at Blues Game Day, at FC Kansas City, and you can go right to my personal Twitter feed at Sean Wheelock. That's at SeanWheelock. And I'm not being rude. Missy does not yet
I
embrace
did.
the world of Twitter.
I did.
You
2
did?
days
We'll
ago.
put
2
it out,
days
Missy.
ago, I got a Twitter account, so I'm at Missy Geha, MISSYGEHA.
So 4 options that hit us up on social media and talk about this match. Let's talk about tomorrow. Week number 3 concludes this inaugural season of the NWSL. Remember, the official website of the NWSL is nwslsoccer.com, nwslsoccer.com. And on nwslsoccer.com, a live broadcast of every single league match. So 3 tomorrow, Chicago Red Stars versus Portland Thorns FC, Washington Spirit versus Sky Blue FC, and Western New York Flash versus Boston Breakers. Next Saturday night, these same 2 clubs, but it will be a home match for Seattle Reign FC as they host the Blues. You can see the match right here in the Kansas City area. You can watch the stream, and you can do it in a very social environment. Gather at Football Club KC. It's the official home of FC Kansas City watch parties. The match will begin 8 p.m. Seattle time, 10 p.m. Kansas City time. The next home match for FC Kansas City, Saturday, May 18th, right back here at Shawnee Mission District Stadium in Overland Park, Kansas. 7:35 the kickoff time. Again, that's Saturday, May 18th. For tickets to that match and any home match, as well as season tickets, call 1-855-4KC-GOAL, which works out to 855-452-4625. You can also email the club. It is tickets at kcprosoccer.com. Tickets at kcprosoccer.com. Again, through the opening half, 1-0 in favor of FC Kansas City as they lead the away side, Seattle Reign FC. Sinead Farley in the 22nd minute, and that is the difference on the score sheet. We will step out now for about 11 minutes, and then we'll be back with you. Do not go anywhere. Continue the chat on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, and then we will be back for the second half. Glad you're with us, everyone, as you are watching FC Kansas City Soccer.
Whenever you're ready, let's see it. Oh, definitely a good shot. Let's hear it again for our contestant. And big thanks again to Hendrick Buick GMC and Cadillac, located just off 103rd and State Line. We'll try it again next time. Ed, back up to you.
Own the official NWSL jersey from your favorite team today. Visit nwslshop.com and gear up today for the inaugural season. The Q Hotel, official hotel of FC Kansas City. Stay where the visiting team stays when they play the Blues. Located right in the heart of Westport. For information, go to theqhotel.com. Call 1-800-VENEERS for the cosmetic dentistry needs. Provided by Dr. Neil Kelly, dentist of FC Kansas City. 1-800-VENEERS. That's 1-800-BENEERS. Catch all the FC Kansas City away games at the brand new Football Eatery and Tap, located just south of 119th and Metcalf. The Football Eatery and Tap, the only soccer-specific sports bar in Kansas City, is the official home for FC Kansas City watch parties. Verizon Wireless is the official wireless provider of FC Kansas City. Every day, Verizon connects people, companies, and communities with powerful technology, enabling the convenience of mobile services when and where their customers want it. Verizon Wireless, welcome to Connected Living. If you would be interested in learning more about VIP seating options here, please stop by the information booth or visit our website at fckansascity.com. Title Boxing Club is the title sponsor of your FC Kansas City Blues. Title Boxing Clubs are fitness clubs with a punch, helping men and women burn up to 1,000 calories an hour in group classes. There are 12 Title Boxing Club locations in the Kansas City area. Visit TitleBoxingClub.com to find a location near you. And now, once again, let's go to Mix 93.3. Steve Serrano down on the field with a great contest.
All right, thanks, Ed. Now I'm joined with King from Title Boxing Club. Make some noise for King representing our goalie tonight. We've also got Calvin out here, too. Hopefully he's not much of a distraction, which sometimes he is. But I've got a lovely contestant here, and your name is? Rachel. Let's hear for Rachel for helping us out. Now, Rachel, what's going to happen is King is going to be representing our goalie here. We've got 3 different shots. All you've got to do, and Rachel said beforehand that she plays soccer, so this would be easy for you, right? All right, she's confident. I like that. So what's going to happen, Rachel? You've just got to make 1 shot into the goal. If you can accomplish that, we're going to get you an autographed FC Kansas City ball from the entire team, 2 tickets to the next home game, and we're also going to get you a 1-month membership to Title Boxing Club. How's that sound? Sounds awesome. All right, FC Kansas City, are you ready for Rachel? King, are you ready for Rachel? All right, Rachel, your first shot whenever you're ready. Let's go. Ooh, all right. We're going to go on to our next shot. Brock, can you move that out of the way, please? Lovely assistant that he is. All right, shot number 2. Rachel, when you're ready. Congratulations to Rachel. Big thanks to the Title Boxing Club. We're going to get you an autographed FC Kansas City ball from the entire team, a month membership to Title Boxing Club, and a ticket to the next home game, all thanks to Title Boxing Club and FC Kansas City. Ed, back up to you.
Thank you, Steve. Our stats are provided by the stats crew, and we'd like to take a look at what's going on at halftime right now. FC Kansas City leading Seattle 1-0. FC Kansas City has outshot Seattle 6-4. FC Kansas City with 2 shots on goal, Seattle Reign FC 4. Corner kicks, FC Kansas City 3, Seattle 2. Fouls, FC Kansas City 6, Seattle 3, and no cards have been issued to either side. FC Kansas City's goal once again was scored the 21st minute by Shawnee Farley with the assist to Lauren Cheney. FC Kansas City would like to thank the following groups for coming out tonight. The KC Blue Crew and the FC Kansas City supporters. Metro United Soccer Club. The Atchison Aviators. University of Arkansas Women's Soccer Team. Under 10 girls Puma FC Man City. Under 12 girls Fusion. The under 9 girls Wichita Cheetahs. And Pow White. We'd also like to wish some happy birthdays tonight to Molly Mayberry, Connor Peterson, Sydney Stucker, McKenna Schuckinger, and John Sayers. Happy birthday to all of you tonight.
Plus, we do have a special birthday. Put your hands together for our public address announcer, Ed Bishop. Happy birthday.
Once again, thank you, Steve.
TV. Oh, why are you watching it? I'm wondering where the girls are. Only CCTV cameras are on here. I'll see them every time.
Yeah. Yep, there's one up there.
Moments away from the start of the second half. The first match, week number 3 of the NWSL 2013 season. After the opening 45 minutes, plus 2 minutes of stoppage time, FC Kansas City leads 1-0 home to Seattle Reign FC. These two clubs looking for their first ever NWSL victory. Sinead Farley, her first ever NWSL goal. Her first ever appearance for FC Kansas City, scoring in the 22nd minute. Missy, that's the difference on the score sheet. Let's talk about what you think will happen in the opening 10 to 15 minutes of half number 2.
I mean, being up 1-0, starting in the second half, obviously people always say that can be a very scary thing, but FC Kansas City, we're playing at home, so we're going to show Seattle who's here to play, and they should come out strong. Just play their possession game, get forward, and, move the ball about.
Great response on social media. Keep it coming. Ashley Glover, who's watching in Arkansas, tweeted in, Lauren Cheney seems to be all over the field and creating the spark in the offense. Great start by the Blues. Cheney certainly has picked up her play. I thought mainly in the latter 15 minutes when she really started to move.
Yeah, she started to get forward, and, she was getting the ball, turning, and dribbling at people, which is definitely something that Vlatko was talking to her about in the locker room. She's very dangerous with the ball, so when she gets it, try and go forward and, penetrate and get up the field.
And that is Missy Geha. I'm Sean Wheelock. Glad you're with us, watching in the Kansas City area, the Seattle-Tacoma area, across the U.S., around Canada, throughout Mexico, and around the world, the NWSL. Half number 2, Seattle Reign FC. They're attacking from the left to the right in the white shirts, and I think that's black shorts. It could be very navy blue, but colors aren't my thing. FC Kansas City, they are definitely in the blue strips. They will be attacking from the right to the left. I'm almost positive that's black.
I think I agree with you.
Here's Ruiz, Mexican international. Lost out to Desiree Scott, the Canadian international. Reed. Off of Matthias. Out for a throw-in. If you're joining us late and you're wondering where the U.S. internationals are for Seattle, well, most of you probably know, but it's definitely worth mentioning. Hope Solo out through injury. Amy Rodriguez missing this entire season due to pregnancy. Megan Rapinoe has not yet joined the club. She's currently playing in the French women's top flight for Olympique Lyon. And those are 3 glaring absences. That's away by Nicole Barnhart, who in the absence of Hope Solo has become the U.S. number 1. Coming through, this is Jess Fishlock. Just over the crossbar.
Seattle's definitely putting a lot of pressure on FC Kansas City, you know, doing a great job coming out strong in the second half. FC Kansas City just got to get the ball on the ground, pass and move just like they know how.
Fishlock, the number 10 shirt for Seattle Reign FC, the Welsh international. A lot of heat on her. Really being labeled as the top player right now for Seattle with those 3 U.S. international absences. Certainly Vlado Andonovski, the head coach of FC Kansas City, discussed that with me yesterday coming into this match, that Fishlock is the key to their attack.
Yes.
Robinson on the throw-in. Just down now by Farley. Zur. Had to be careful with Cheney. Sent out by Dinas. Neither head coach, Laura Harvey for Seattle, Vlado Andonovski for Kansas City, making changes to their starting 11. This is your first NWSL match. We know you're a hardcore soccer fan watching around the world. Yes, they are happily playing FIFA rules. Foul just outside the penalty area. Cheney fouled and a free kick forthcoming from 19 yards. 3 substitutions, 90 minutes plus stoppage time. No gimmicks, no shootouts, no 4th and 5th substitutions. Straight FIFA rules happily to report in the NWSL. This will be Lauren Cheney. See the 4-player wall built. Farley standing in there for Kansas City. Fishlock just off the wall. Lauren Cheney's right foot. Upcoming. Cheney! Beautiful save, spilled off the crossbar. Sauerbrunn put it flush off the woodwork. Gorgeous save by Betos, but she could not hold. Nervous moments for Seattle, but we remain 1-0.
That was a great ball by Cheney. But, you know, obviously a great save by their keeper.
Phenomenal save by Betos on the beautifully struck free kick by Cheney from 19 yards out on the follow. Sauerbrunn hitting it flush off the crossbar. See Kansas City again putting on the pressure. Farley couldn't win it. Fishlock does aerially. Back from Ruiz. That's Larson who's fouled. Nairn, who did some really good things in the first half, set to take this restart. Temperature 52 degrees, rainy. It's dropped now to 48 degrees. Again, the artificial surface here at Shawnee Mission District Stadium in suburban Kansas City, Overland Park, Kansas. It's pretty fast anyway. With the rain, with the moisture, it makes it even faster.
Yeah, it does, definitely. And, you know, offensively, you just got to take advantage of those things, put lots of pressure on their back line, like I said earlier in the first half.
On the goal kick from Barnhart. Barnes loses out in the midfield. Who else but Cheney? Cheney's really putting her impression on this match. Very strong finish to half number 1. Very strong start to half number 2 for Cheney. Thias. On the throw back to Buskowski. Cheney. Buskowski. All the way back for Sauerbrunn, the U.S. international. Put under pressure and back to her goalkeeper. Robinson. Scott. Desiree Scott. Tightly marked by Kyle. Canadian international versus Canadian international there.
That was great composure by Scott on the ball. Keep possession, play the opposite side, find the space. Well done by Scott.
Fishlock wins that on the full dispossession. Tried to play it ahead for Larson. Larson's not finding a lot of joy getting the ball at her feet in an advantageous position thus far in the match. Now Dynas. Smart ball by Dynas. Reed couldn't control. Very quickly taken by Matthias. Good urgency now from FC Kansas City. Ahead for Cuellar, and she's offside. Quickly on the restart from the Cuellar offside. Farley, the goal scorer in this match. Scott. Cheney into the center circle. Lauren Cheney. Long searching ball for Mewis. Dynas did not hesitate to send that out. Matthias. Scott. Space closed down by Winters. Beautiful through ball. Now quickly out by Ellie Reed. Some attractive stuff, though, from FC Kansas City. Some good runs off the ball, Missy. Scott. The Blues unrelenting at the moment. Mewis. Farley in front of Nairn. This is ahead for Cuellar. Here's Cuellar for 2-0. Down in the penalty area, and we play on. Referee Christina Uncle not interested. Fishlock. Gorgeous ball by Jess Fishlock, freeing Ellie Reed. Reed down wide of the penalty area, and again we play on. Referee Christina Uncle letting this match flow. Keelan Winters. Back for Ruiz. Larson. Push in the back as Nairn is fouled. Here comes the Seattle Reign FC free kick. Nairn will take this. Two-player wall for the Blues. Farley and Scott. Now a three-player wall as Cuellar joins in. Fishlock's the right-footed option. She peels away. Be the left foot of Nairn. Nairn low, through and out. Goal kick upcoming for Nicole Barnhart. The National Women's Soccer League is celebrating its inaugural season. Visit the league's official website, nwslsoccer.com. That's nwslsoccer.com. You can get updated league information, club standings, every club's schedule, and much more. Again, that is nwslsoccer.com. The official website of FC Kansas City is, appropriately enough, fckansascity.com. Follow the club on Twitter at FC Kansas City. Tweet about this match right now at Blues Game Day. You can also hit me up at Sean Wheelock. That's at SeanWheelock. Missy, your chance to plug.
I just joined the Twitter world. You can follow me at Missy Geha. That's at MISSYGEHA.
Great comments coming from around the world. Let us know if you think there's a way back for Seattle in this match, or if you think this will be the first ever NWSL victory for Kansas City. Kansas City definitely getting the better of things in terms of chances, in terms of possession right now, and they lead 1-0. Winters. Still a lot of soccer left to be played, though. We're just a minute 57. Here's Reed. Back for Dynas. Deep ball for Dynas. Larson could not win that aerially. Farley. Cheney. Cheney, the idea was there for Cuellar, but 8 yards too strong. Betos. Reed. Dynas. Winters making the run. Here's Winters looking for the equalizer. Deflected off of Barnhart, back off of Winters, and out for a goal kick. Nervous moments, though, as Nicole Barnhart put under pressure. Great run by Winters. Keelan Winters absolutely blazing. Truthfully, I think that's just the second time, Missy, that Nicole Barnhart has been put under pressure in this match.
I would definitely agree with you. The one in the first half and then just now.
Fishlock. Kyle. Dynas all the way back to her goalkeeper. Forward by Betos. Again, Dynas. Zur. Reed. In front of Buskowski, did well there. Winters. She's definitely picked up her pace in the second half. Fishlock. Fishlock. Trying to free on that ball. Looking for Nairn. Reed. No worries in central defense. Robinson. She moved over centrally. Right back with Zur. Kaylin Kyle. Too strong there for Fishlock. A very frustrated smile on her face with that ball. Fishlock, the reigning NWSL Player of the Week. It's a good accomplishment when your side loses and you're still named Player of the Week.
Yeah, absolutely. She's definitely a dominant player on the field, you know, offensively and defensively. She definitely wants the ball.
Here's Fishlock, and you see the ball really accelerating there. Out for the goal kick. This July, FC Kansas City is hosting a soccer camp at Rockhurst University for boys and girls ages 6 through 14. Call 855-4KC-GOAL. That's 855-4KC-GOAL. Monday through Friday to learn more about our annual camp and other private training or team training opportunities. You can also visit the club's website at FC Kansas City. So to the substitutes bench goes Seattle Reign FC head coach Laura Harvey. Looking to change things up. This is Cuellar looking for 2-0 and away by Betos. Vladimir Danovsky keeping his starting 11 unchanged. Kirsten Dahlstream now into the match for Seattle. Dahlstream looking for her first touch. Cheney. Farley, that was clever. Dahlstream. It's Dahlstream committing the foul. The advantage rule was given, and then the free kick brought back. Good bit of refereeing by Christina Unkel. Christina Larson moving the wall. This is Cheney, who nearly scored from 19 yards out on a free kick, early stages of half number 2. Call this 24 yards out. Cheney off the back of Fishlock, who did well in the wall. Cheney. And foul by Fishlock. Again, a free kick upcoming for the Blues. Cheney and Fishlock having a go. 3 players in the wall. Fishlock just off the wall for Seattle. Again, the right foot of Lauren Cheney upcoming. Big opportunity for Kansas City. Cheney. Great bend on that. Just high, just wide. Kansas City definitely getting the better of things in terms of possession, in terms of chances. Even more so in the second half than in the first half, but they lead just 1-0. Scott. Fishlock. Kyle. Dahlstream. Kirsten Dahlstream. Nairn. Larson in the penalty area. And that's out for a goal kick as she could not control. Beg your pardon, it's out for a corner kick. And Nairn will take this. Nairn with the wind at her face. On the in-swinger, punched away by Barnhart. Nairn. Difficult ball, the keeper loses. Dahlstream trying to run onto it. Instead it's Cheney. Cheney off of Dahlstream. FC Kansas City eludes danger there. Bit better now from Seattle. Just as I say that, Fishlock can't win it. They're starting to take more chances. Dahlstream has made her presence felt. She's the lone sub in this match. Here's Ruiz. Piercing ball by Ruiz. No one there. Sesselman from her goalkeeper, Barnhart. Cheney. Let's see, how active has Lauren Cheney been in this second half?
Yeah, she's been all over the place, offensively and defensively, checking to get the ball and, you know, just being a dominant player on the field. It's great to have her out there.
Winters. Dinas. Betos. Difficult ball. Lauren Barnes couldn't win it. Throwing for the Blues. Into minute 66 now. Scoreline unchanged since minute 22. Sinead Farley scored what thus far is the lone goal of the match. All the way back for Nicole Barnhart. Robinson. It's a clever ball. Farley. That was clever. And Robinson could not control. And the Dahlstream throw-in. Ruiz. Larson. Fishlock unable to win that. Sesselman does really well. Ellie Reed. Definitely more urgency now for Seattle. Nairn. Getting numbers forward, taking a few more chances. That, of course, can lead to counterattacking opportunities just like that. This for Cheney from Farley. Great bit of defensive work from Jenny Ruiz. Running that down, then sending over the touchline. Robinson on the ensuing throw-in. Leon Robinson, past Kyle. Again, there's Ruiz. Now Desiree Scott with the throw-in. Fairly couldn't control. Dahlstream will have this throw-in. Again, these two clubs next Saturday night will be a home match, though, for Seattle. If you're watching us right now in the Kansas City area, you want to have a nice social time, a night out, you can go to Football Club KC. It's the official home of FC Kansas City watch parties. Missy and I will not have the commentary. It will be the Seattle web broadcast, which you can see on fckansascity.com, as well as nwslsoccer.com. 8 p.m. Seattle time, 10 p.m. Kansas City time next Saturday night. Fishlock. Larson not getting her shot through from Sauerbrunn. Up for the corner kick. Nairn running to the far corner flag to take this. "46 degrees now, getting colder. Believe it or not, it was 75 yesterday. Not sure what happened to that weather. Christine Nairn. Headed on by Ruiz. Mewis won it. Up by Cuellar, comes back to help defensively. Lauren Cheney.
Cheney did very, very well with the ball right there.
Fishlock. Fishlock stepping in front of Dahlstream. Kyle. Couldn't get through Sesselman. Robinson. Waskowski. This for Cuellar. Cuellar 1v1 with Dahlstream. Gives Dahlstream a shove as Dahlstream plays it back to her goalkeeper. Michelle Beatos. Whistle blows. It was Cuellar who committed the foul. Vlatko Andonovski now making his first change of the match. Erica Timrak comes in. And out goes the goal scorer, Sinead Farley. Timrak played in the inaugural match as a second half substitution and has that same role again tonight. Fishlock. High on one, Hop Barnard had to be really careful on this wet artificial surface. Almost an indoor soccer-like bounce there. Larson just outside of the penalty area, 1v4. Could not get through. Dahlstream. Fishlock. Seattle looking increasingly more dangerous. If there's another goal in this match, it's obviously huge. 1-1 or 2-0. 1-0 is our scoreline right now in minute 70. Momentum seems to have swung back in favor of the away side. Great start to this second half for FC Kansas City. And now this is Cuellar to make it 2-0. Cuellar 2-0! Goal number 2 of the season for Renee Cuellar. And FC Kansas City has doubled their advantage. Missy, I just said it. If there's a next goal, it's huge.
It is.
We did get a next goal, and it is huge.
It is. It's absolutely huge. You know, that was a great ball by Cheney, and obviously a great run by Cuellar. You give the ball to Cuellar, most likely she's going to put something on it, and this time she did.
Cuellar just absolutely flying past Kate Dynas. Will that be enough to see FC Kansas City through to their first ever NWSL win in this their second ever league match? We'll see now how Seattle Reign FC adjusts down 2-0. Trailed 1-0 since the 22nd minute when Farley scored her first of this season. Now Cuellar in minute 71 gets her second of the season. Waskowski. Cuellar again making the run. That ball sent through by Matthias. Waskowski. 3-0 definitely makes it game, set, match FC Kansas City, but there is hope for Seattle Reign FC. Time though running out on the away side, down 2-0. Shawnee. On the overlapping run. Buskowski. Shawnee for Timrak, the lone sub for FC Kansas City in this match, at least thus far. Scott, in front of Larson. Couldn't get through Winters. Back the other way now on the counterattack from Barnes. Right back for the Blues. Robinson. Mewis. Mewis beautifully cut past Dahlstream. Couldn't cut Dahlstream a second time. Robinson. Robinson, dangerous ball for Cuellar. High for Cuellar. Kansas City's showing no signs of sitting back with his 2-0 lead, Missy. Dahlstream. Winters. Miscommunication there and a throw in for FC Kansas City. Adjusted down by Scott. Shawnee. Winters. Kyle. Nairn.
Good combining by Seattle to get out of that.
Seattle now getting numbers forward. Larson, just outside of the penalty area. Rain starting to really fall hard now. It's been a light drizzle raining off and on, but now the skies are opening up. If you're interested in learning more about the VIP seating for FC Kansas City, you can call 855-4KC-GOAL. That is 855-4KC-GOAL. Monday through Friday during normal business hours. You can also visit the website, fckansascity.com. Also, email for tickets to the next home match, Saturday, May 18th, 7:35 p.m. Any home match throughout the season, as well as season tickets. Tickets at kcprosoccer.com. Tickets at kcprosoccer.com. From Buskowski. Going on the run is Matthias. Tough conditions now for the 22 out on the field. 45 degrees and raining, and really raining at the moment. Nairn. Kyle. Ruiz. Dinas. Ellie Reed. Fishlock coming all the way back, trying to make something happen in the midfield. Nearly lost out to Cuellar. Dahlstream. Both sides have gone to the substitutes bench just once. Dahlstream coming in for Seattle Reign FC. Timrak coming in for FC Kansas City. You would have to think more changes would be in store, at least for Seattle. Buskowski. Sauerbrunn. Sauerbrunn so steady, so positionally sound. Shawnee. Matthias just went on the overlapping run on the far flank. Kansas City looking for a third. Mewis. Shawnee a bit too clever. Here's Winters to counterattack. Too strong on that ball. On cue, as I thought we would get another substitution, we get it. But it's being made by FC Kansas City, not by Seattle Reign FC. Courtney Jones coming into this match. For you NFL fans, her dad is the outstanding former 49ers tight end Brent Jones, 4-time Pro Bowler, won 3 Super Bowl rings with the 49ers. I would say that is good lineage.
Mm-hmm.
So Vlado Andonovski has now used 2 of his available 3 substitutions. Shawnee. Missy, if you were to award a player of the match right now, is it Shawnee?
Oh, that's a tough call, you know. Obviously, Cheney has been fantastic this game. But, you know, she and really Farley's been very creative today. I mean, a lot of people have made a big impact on this game. So, but yeah, Cheney's done a fantastic job. So yeah, we could go ahead and give her that award.
It's your call. I'll pressure on you. Here's Mewis. Shawnee! Well, that would have sealed player of the match.
I was going to say, I was like, we probably would have given it to her if that would have gone in.
Let's hear from you watching around the world online at fckansascity.com. Also watching online, nwslsoccer.com. So 4 options. Hit us up on social media right now. And yes, we're only in the 78th minute. Who's your player of the match? Let us know at FC Kansas City, at Blues Game Day, at Sean Wheelock, that's SeanWheelock, and at Missy Geha, MissYGeha. So here comes substitution number 2 for Seattle. Tiffany Cameron will enter this match. That is the 3rd Canadian international and a newly minted Canadian international. Really just elevated to the senior squad for Canada. John Herdsman. Total of 5 Canadian internationals showing in this match. Canada, the Canadian Soccer Association, instrumental partner in the NWSL. See if Cameron can make the difference. Mewis trying to end all suspense, running forward. Robinson. Leanne Robinson. Cheney. Robinson. See Kansas City now confidently holding the ball in the attacking third. Timrak. Buskowski thought about a shot from distance. Mewis having similar thoughts. Buskowski. Timrak. Timrak had to go. Buskowski. Timrak. Look at this series of passes, the string of possession from the Blues. Seattle cannot get a touch at the moment. Deep searching ball for Jones.
Yes, that was definitely a great bit of possession by FC Kansas City there. That's what we need, the consistency there for the whole game. Keep that possession going. Just keep tap, tap, tap. That's what Vlatko always says.
Winters. Dahlstream off of Mewis. Kirsten Dahlstream has won a throw-in for her side with that run forward. Dahlstream being moved back. Now on the throw-in. Adjusted down by Kyle. 1v2. Difficult, and she did well. All the way back for Ruiz. Dynas. Reed. Keelan Winters. She has space, as you see. Kansas City getting deeper and deeper defensively, leading 2-0. Robinson and the whistle blows. Really like the way that this match has been officiated by Christina Unkel. She's done a really nice job. Robinson down, and she'll stay down for the moment. In Kansas City, back at home here at Shawnee Mission District Stadium in suburban Kansas City, on the Kansas side of the state line in Overland Park. Saturday, May 18th, 7:35 p.m. is the kickoff. For tickets to that match, any home match, and season tickets, call 855-4KC-GOAL, which works out to 855-452-4625. You can also email tickets at kcprosoccer.com. Next Saturday, these same two clubs, except Seattle will be the home side. 8 p.m. Seattle time, 10 p.m. Kansas City time.
Great win by Robinson in the air.
Mewis. Pass Fishlock. Cheney. Buskowski. That one by Winters. Here's Jess Fishlock. Across the halfway line and fell by Desiree Scott. No yellow card, but referee Christina Uncle just gave a really funny glance saying, settle down. Match is late. Settle down.
Yeah.
Fishlock slow to get up. Administered to by the Seattle trainer. And Nairn over this ball. WSL Week 3 concludes tomorrow. 3 matches. Every match you can see a live broadcast on the official league website, nwslsoccer.com. Chicago Red Stars versus Portland Thorns FC. Washington Spirit versus Sky Blue FC. And Western New York Flash versus Boston Breakers. And because the trainer was summoned onto the field, Fishlock has to step off. So Seattle will play with 10, at least for a few moments. Nairn to take this 10v11. Getting very late now, minute 84. 2-0 in favor of FC Kansas City. Deep on one bounce. Well read by Barnhart. No worries whatsoever. Sesselman. Good turn of Larson. Now Mewis. Nice searching ball cut out by Reed. Still an opportunity for Kansas City. Ahead for Jones. And that's Jones committing the foul. Jones fouling Reed. The rain continuing to fall hard here in Kansas City. Just Fishlock, the Welsh international, is set to come back into this match. We will go back to 11v11. Both sides can still make one more change. Dahlstream. Good run by Dahlstream. Too strong for Nairn. Smart professional move by Sesselman, shepherding that ball over the byline and out for the goal kick, and Barnhart will be in no hurry to take this. Laura Harvey, head coach of Seattle, set to make one more change. Still working her reserves. Looking for that spark, at least to pull one goal back, and then make things very uncomfortable for Kansas City, but right now it's very comfortable for the Blues. Going through for Nairn. Kyle. Dahlstream. Kyle on the return. Ball in the space for Larson. That's a goal kick, and that's a very strong verbal warning there to Christina Larson from referee Christina Uncle. So Laura Harvey is readying her final substitution. It's going to be Kristen Meyer. Meyer will report to the fourth official and then look to enter this match. Scott Buskowski. Kansas City closing in on their first ever NWSL victory in this their second ever league match. They're not there yet. Buskowski. We see a really strong performance, though, by the home side. A goal in the first half, a goal in the second half. They've really dominated in terms of possession and in terms of chances.
Yes, absolutely.
Could this be 3-0? Here's Jones. Reed did well defensively. Away by Betos. Vlado Andonovski is also going to make a change. Will be his final. Melissa Henderson will come in. So both Harvey and Andonovski will exhaust their substitutes bench. So first the Kansas City change to be made. Mewis exits and Henderson enters. Now here is the Seattle change. Winters coming out and Myers coming on.
Entering the game, number 2, Melissa Henderson, replacing number 19, Christy Mewis. Also for Seattle in the 88th minute, entering the game, number 21, Kristen Meyer, replacing number 11.
Reed sends that right over the touchline. Hardest that the rain has been throughout this 90 minutes. Started as a drizzle, and it's really opened up here in the second half. And the Kansas City throw-in. Touch from Henderson, who's just come on. Jones will take this throw-in. Jones. Henderson tried to win it. Away by Reed. Larson commits the foul. 90th minute. My guess would be 3, maybe even 4 minutes of stoppage time. No indication of stoppage time yet. Robinson. $4,064 the attendance. Certainly it would have been bigger if not for this really bad weather. Credit to the 4,064 in attendance, battling the elements. Not pleasant outside, but this Kansas City crowd has to be very pleased with the performance of FC KC. Closing in on victory number 1 in their history.
3 minutes of stoppage time added on to the end of the second half.
So I said we'd probably either get 3 or 4. We're getting 3 minutes of stoppage time. Nairn on the throw-in. Larson. Tough start to the season for Seattle Reign FC. If this result holds, they will be winless with just 1 point for their opening 3 matches, but all 3 away from home. Remember, next Saturday night, these same 2 clubs, but Seattle is the home side. 8 p.m. is the kickoff Seattle time, 10 p.m. Kansas City time. On the near corner kick to the back post. Kyle made the run.
That was actually a very good ball by Seattle. Unfortunately, they couldn't get anything on it, but definitely a good ball into the box.
To the first minute of the 3 minutes of stoppage time added. Barnhart. Touchdown by the substitution, Kristen Meyer. All the way on the run forward. Kansas City looking for 3. They won't get it there, but they do win the corner kick.
Jones is so powerful moving forward. She's so quick and just so aggressive moving forward. She's a great player for FC Kansas City.
Shawnee through this rain. With the right-footed outswinger. This victory will belong to FC Kansas City. Just seconds remaining now in the match. Beto spills and cleared off the line. That was inches away from 3-0. Shot over the crossbar. Hit the crossbar, but it hit the football, the American football goalposts. Betos. Playing short for Ruiz. Here's Dahlstream. Seattle will look to get forward one more time. End this clean sheet. Robinson on the throw-in. I think it's fair to say, Missy, since it went 2-0, Kansas City has looked a lot more likely to make it 3-0 than Seattle has to make it 2-1.
Absolutely. That second goal just really seemed like it almost sealed the deal attitude-wise for FC Kansas City.
Cameron showing for it, making the run on the far flank. No joy there on that counterattack for Seattle. It's been a frustrating night for Seattle in this match. Cheney's had anything but a frustrating night. She's had a brilliant night. And that's the final ball played, and that is victory number 1 in the NWSL for FC Kansas City as they win at home tonight, defeating Seattle Reign FC 2-0. A really strong performance by the Blues, Missy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, any game that you're FC Kansas City or any of these teams are going to play, you know, it's anybody's game before the whistle blows. It just really depends upon who shows up to play. And tonight, FC Kansas City did a great job. You know, got the first goal, stayed strong through the first half, started the second half off pretty well. You know, got a second goal, and once they hit that second goal, their confidence level just was elevated. You know, they were keeping possession, they were playing the small balls, just pinging the ball around the field, and it just looked really, really strong from FC Kansas City.
So I had you speculate earlier. I'll put you on the spot. Who's your player of the match?
I guess, yeah, end all be all. I think it's going to have to be Lauren Cheney. She's obviously an outstanding player. Everybody knows that. But tonight, you know, she just really shined. She was a leader on the field, offensively and defensively, getting the ball, moving forward, just creating a lot of havoc and a lot of chaos for Seattle. So fantastic performance by Lauren Cheney tonight.
Sinead Farley did not play in the first match, the inaugural match 2 Saturday nights ago of the NWSL for Kansas City. In the starting 11 tonight, paid dividends. Minute number 22, goal number 1 of her NWSL career, 1-0 FC Kansas City. It stayed 1-0 until the 71st minute. Renee Cuellar, a beautiful run, unable to keep pace was Kate Dynas, who challenged in vain. No chance for the goalkeeper, Michelle Betos. Cuellar finishes, and the Mexican international now has 2 goals on the season, and truly that sealed the victory for FC Kansas City. Nicole Barnhart, the U.S. international, gets NWSL clean sheet number 1. Really only tested twice, but she was very solid. An outstanding performance, I thought, through and through from FC Kansas City.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. You know, especially having Nicole Barnhart in the back, you know, it's what a leader, you know, on the field. She's so strong in the back. You know, you're always going to be confident that no matter what gets through our back line, you know, she's going to be there to clean it up. So she got a clean sheet tonight, so that was good. And, you know, FC Kansas City had a great performance in our first win at home. So that's sets the pace for the rest of the season. So definitely good for FC Kansas City.
Through the first 2 matches of their NWSL lifespan, FC Kansas City unbeaten. They have 4 points. Now a victory to go along with a draw. Seattle Reign FC, a tough way to start the NWSL inaugural season. 3 away matches, and they finish with those 3 matches. 2 defeats, no victories, 1 draw. With 1 point, they will go home. That's next Saturday night. They will host FC Kansas City, 8 p.m. Seattle time, 10 p.m. Kansas City time. Obviously, if you're watching in the Seattle-Tacoma area, we encourage you to attend that match in person. If you're watching right now in the Kansas City area, you can go to Football Club KC. It's the official Blues watch party. If you can't watch that match socially in the group at Football Club KC, of course, you can watch live online anywhere around the world. A couple of options for you. And it won't be our home broadcast with Missy and I. It will be the Seattle broadcast. You can see that on the website, fckansascity.com, or on the league's website, nwslsoccer.com. 3 matches tomorrow. You can see all 3 live broadcasts on nwslsoccer.com. Chicago Red Stars versus Portland Thorns FC, Washington Spirit versus Sky Blue FC, and Western New York Flash versus Boston Breakers. FC Kansas City is not back at home here at Shawnee Mission District Stadium in Overland Park, Kansas, until Saturday, May 18, 7:35 p.m. The match will kick off is the Blues host the Boston Breakers. For tickets to that match, any home match and season tickets, call 855-4KC-GOAL. 855-452-4625 is how that works out to. You can also email the club anytime, tickets at kcprosoccer.com. That is tickets at kcprosoccer.com. So, Missy, 4 points for FC Kansas City, and through 180 minutes, they have yet to trail in the NWSL.
Yeah, it's definitely a good start to the season. We're off on a positive note, and we're gonna finally, I guess, test ourselves by going on the road next week to Seattle. But hopefully, we can keep this pace going for the rest of the season. So far, so good, though.
That is my broadcast partner, Missy Giha. Again, we will be back with you with our next broadcast. We do all the home matches. You can see them on fckansascity.com as well as nwslsoccer.com. May 18th, and of course, if you're in the Kansas City metro area, we definitely encourage you to come to that match when the Blues host Boston. Thanks so very much to Missy Giha, for everyone at FC Kansas City, as well as Seattle Reign FC and the NWSL. I'm Sean Wheelock. To all of you watching in the U.S., Canada, Mexico, and around the world, thanks for watching FC Kansas City Soccer.